In 2020, the LEGO Group, the people responsible for the LEGO brand, wanted to create a theme around Chinese culture. They based this theme around the Chinese novel Journey to the West, published in the 16th century. And after 2 years of research, Monkie Kid was released in China in May 2020, and everywhere else September 2021. A pilot episode was created for a new show, and there were 8 sets to accompany it, and Monkie Kid was born. Monkie Kid follows MK, a noodle delivery boy who receives massive power from this guy, the Monkey King. MK protects the world from demons alongside his friends. Let's go over who they are. Mei is MK's best friend. She's a descendant of the White Horse Dragon family, who have the ability to use their dragon aura to summon a massive green dragon and shoot lasers. She also uses her family's Jade Dragon Blade. At the end of Season 3, Mei obtains the Samadhi Fire, which makes her a ticking time bomb. The Samadhi Fire is so powerful, it can't be extinguished and can burn through the whole universe. She learns to somewhat control this power, but doesn't seem to possess it in Season 4, which is a little strange. MK's father figure is Pigsy, a short-tempered pig who owns the noodle shop where MK works. He's pretty much just Benson from regular show. Tang is a little nerd who has a lot of knowledge when it comes to legends and myths. He has access to chi manipulation, being able to do all sorts of things. I honestly thought I wouldn't like Tang, but he grew on me as the show went on. Every team needs someone who can make a vehicle for any situation, so luckily we have Sandy, a big blue pacifist who has a violent past. We see this anger show its head every now and again, but he never breaks his morals. The legendary Monkey King, the most powerful character in the show, being an immortal being who has fought demons for decades. After he sees MK wield his golden staff, he decides to retire and train MK to be his replacement. After the pilot, I didn't expect to see Monkey King anymore, but he was very prominent in later seasons and a main part of the team. I'm so glad that I was wrong, because he's one of my favourite characters. His voice is able to go from really goofy and charming to very serious, which I love. And then there's MK. Being able to lift Monkey King's staff makes him worthy of being his successor, and he gets all of Monkey King's powers. These include staff manipulation. He's able to change the shape and size of this staff. Super strength. Fairly simple. He's super strong. Indestructibility. He's invincible for most of the first episode, but he's a bit bad at controlling his powers. Monkey King nerfs him so he can get better control of his powers. So he's not invincible anymore. I'm just letting you know. Golden Vision. Golden Vision allows him to see whatever he's looking for, so he can see through walls. Duplication. Using strands of his hair, he's able to clone himself. Vehicle construction. He can create vehicles out of whatever he wants. Shapeshifting. He can change the shape and size of his own body. He's also able to turn into a gorilla. Oh my god, Monkey Kid, no way. At the end of Season 4, MK is at least somewhat able to access his mythical monkey form, which increases his power. Let's talk about things I like. The animation is amazing. I don't think I'm qualified enough to analyze it or anything, but look at it. It's beautiful. I like how they need to nerf MK in the first episode of the show, because now he has Monkey King's power. He's invincible, so there wouldn't be much tension or stakes. Having MK learn all of his newly obtained powers is much more interesting to watch. Speaking of which, the episodes where MK learns a new ability are so fun and give me Steven Universe vibes. I watched and loved Steven Universe, so near the end of the show when we see MK going from power to power, it fills me with so much joy. The theme song is just a bop. It's been stuck in my head for days. I can't play it because of copyright, but here's 1 second. Monkey King is so freaking cool. The cocky personality is always so much fun to watch, but Monkey King has more depth to him. He has the most character development in the whole show. He trained at this temple, learning all his powers to get strong, so he never has to worry about anything ever again. But in doing so, he loses most of the people in his life that actually cared for him. He joined some friends like Demon Bull King, Macaque, and Azure Lion to take down the Jade Emperor, who rules over the Celestial Realm with an iron fist. They fail, and Monkey King is captured. He's then saved by the Great Monk and was taken on a journey to the west. He locked the Demon Bull King in a mountain, and here we are. The sounds of the staff are so scrumptious, The Demon Bull King was voiced by Steve Bloom, who was also Heat Blast and Vilgax in Ben 10.
Eon trapped under a mountain, and now this!
I think it's really cool that they changed the villain for each season to make the show feel more fresh. The Demon Bull family is cool. I like they kind of got redeemed in the end. The Spider Queen is okay, but the Lady Bone Demon is sick. She manipulates the Spider Queen in the season prior to get ready for her massive plan, which was almost fulfilled, but the power of friendship. And Azuline was great. His drive to overthrow the Celestial Realm and the Jade Emperor was really compelling, and his gang realizing that he's gonna kill them all causes them to act in different ways, with Peng ditching him and Yellow Tusk staying to try and stop him. Good characters, yes! I was not expecting Red Sun to be so entwined with the plot of Season 3. They really didn't need to do it, but I love that they expanded his character, who could have been just a mid character in general. Red Sun training Mei to use the Samadhi Fire served as a redemption arc, kind of. Every character in the show is just so fleshed out, I love it. Season 1 of the show has Monkey King hanging around and coming in when MK needs help. So seeing him be more absent from Season 2 allows MK to put up his big boy pants and get shit done. Season 3 is my favourite season. I think the road trip scavenger hunt was a fun way to shake up the plot, and the action is great. The Lady Bone Demon is smart and intimidating at times, but her defeat was a little too cheap for me. Her getting defeated by the power of friendship is cool and all, but this happens in every season. I just thought MK had great control of his powers at this point, so seeing him defeat her alone would have been so cool. But this kind of happened in Season 4 because MK was beating Azuline all by himself, which was really cool to see and I think should have happened sooner. I like how the villains flow in between seasons, like Demon Bull King finding and releasing the Lady Bone Demon, then the Spider Queen getting powered up by her, then the Lady Bone Demon unleashing her full force thanks to the Spider Queen. Azuline was kind of just there, but they don't all need to be connected. Things I dislike. In the pilot episode, Red Sun creates this gauntlet that can lift Monkey King's staff, which can only be lifted by those who are worthy. They use it again like one more time, but never again. They eventually stopped caring about the staff, but early on it was annoying. Pigsy doesn't have much to do. He's just there to be angry. To his credit, he does get this food magic thing in Season 4, but he never uses it or does anything. Like, give him something to do. Tang and Mei become very important as the show went on, so why can't Pigsy? I would have had Pigsy receive the Samadhi Fire because Mei had to train to control her anger. Pigsy is anger incarnate! This would have been such a good arc for him and would be really entertaining to watch. Sandy also felt useless to me. He felt the most useless to me in Season 4, but at least in Season 1, 2, and 3, he made vehicles for the team. But Tom, he made the blimp in Season 4. They used that once! I'm sorry, but Sandy just has such good strength. He just feels so underutilized. Do my boy justice. We can't talk about a LEGO show without talking some of the LEGO sets that came out. There were 47 sets released. Like, oh my god, they have some of the best looking sets I've ever seen. They look so accurate to the show and just super cool. This line of sets sold really well, being one of the most profitable themes in recent times. I was actually going to get a LEGO set to build and talk about, but they cost a lot. Ninjago was my childhood, but Monkie Kid is one of my favorite shows now. I'm honestly just like a really big fan now. I can't wait for the next season. Yeah, at the end of Season 4, we get hinted that there's going to be a Season 5, so there's going to be more sets and more episodes. And I'm very excited for these. This show has a really good chance of being the next Ninjago, and I really hope that Ninjago and Monkie Kid can both grow together. Did you watch Monkie Kid? Tell me in the comments, and tell me all about how you love it, because it's just that good. And if you hate it, put that as well. I want to see why you don't like it.